Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident that it will be more than that to pull the tent apart, though. I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, what do you hear? You Chief are capable of flight. I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Huh, that's interesting. Welcome back, ladies and gents. The name's Grimm, and today... in 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Yes, we have. So today on the agenda, we actually have a bit of a free day again. We don't have anybody to hang out with unless we want to raise some social stats. But first thing on the agenda, let's do some more cooking. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Let's cook. What am I feeling like today? Let's make some magical bread, actually. This is filling bread that awakens a mysterious power. All party members gradually restore MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. We'll make 2 days.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him. If you remember how Heismay cooked the bread in a few previous episodes ago, then you'll know how he's gonna make it this time as well. You make as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not merely cook to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake in a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end. The quality of your results will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. I followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into a dough. As we saw before, he uses his feet. At least he covers it in a towel. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot must go forward like this. Etch this into your memory. Okay. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet await. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Amazing! We made springy and delicious looking bread. I present to you the taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Not bad at all. Thanks to speed cooking and cooked without passing time. Since we kind of need to raise imagination to aid in Stroll's quest, I say let's read New World Travel Diary, a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. Yeah, this is a reference to A Brave New World. I'm in the middle of reading this one. Seems like a book that'll really expand the mind. Want to read it together over by the window? Let's read this book. It may gain more imagination. Shall we spend some time reading this book? Let's read it.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday, no. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon nor star. There are those who said it was a corpse of an ancient indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
So you see the strange light shining in the sky, the way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think of the light? The remains of a dragon or pavilion built on the Empyrean beings? You should answer the pavilion.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's a pavilion.
Right?
Yeah. There's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't it? You think they have wings? I feel like my imagination has improved after considering the possibilities with Gallica.
All right.
Ooh, not bad. I feel like if we read this book again and finish it off, we may be able to rank up imagination. So we don't have anything to do tomorrow, we might just do that. I know this new world is just fictional, but I don't want to visit it if it were a real place. So would I. Well, actually, no. If it's based on a Brave New World, then hell no. There's still some left to read in this book. I'll pick it up from here next time. God, I still don't like A Brave New World.
Speaking.
Notice, I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This is truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound a soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Strom knows all too well. Something wrong, lad? Did a gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again? No, sorry. I just reminded of something unpleasant.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and head back.
Thanks.
I appreciate the concern, but really, I'll be fine. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. It's the work of a human. Indeed, the scar left upon this place differed from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. I mean, yeah, look at all the crystals everywhere. Like, that's terrifying to think about. Right, I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I ask you to recall the time that we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow yourself to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
Alright.
Ooh, we're getting really close to ranking up wisdom as well. Actually, we're close to ranking up everything. Damn.
Hey!
Ugh, my stomach sends notice that our next meal's overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nurse can read a room when he wants to, huh? Yeah, I guess so. You gotta admit though, this is a pretty cool sight to look at. Look at those, the weird, is that castle in the back? Like, on the, like the, literally the top of the screen, it looks like there's a little castle or enclosed area. Then there's a village. Might be just walls. Or just destroyed homes and the walls are what remains of it. And this really is a sad sight. Let's go.
So,
We deepened our wisdom enough of the cruelty here. Let's put this place behind us. Agreed.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers to no joy, but it is an important sight to document, nonetheless. Yeah, that's true. Hopefully it doesn't make Maria too sad. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happens here. What happened?
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
There's even more trees around it. How is the Gauntlet Runner not taking any damage from trees? The day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime town. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Hell yeah. Yoink. See, Lumaby. You can get him here. It looks like Stroll doesn't really want to reminisce tonight. Apologies. I shouldn't speak so. Just as Heismay says, I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Nah. Something that happens, man. It happens to all of us. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's see what we can do tonight. Oh, right. Pantry. Always forget about the pantry. What we got today? Pristine Clearwater Morricone meat. Nice. Alright. I don't expect Hulkenberg Nurse to be able to be ranked up tonight. So, let's see. You know what? Let's head back outside. Why don't we raise imagination with Heismay? We haven't reminisced with him at all yet since he's still pretty new to the party, so why not? I think that could be fun. What's up, dude?
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hand. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, but means we get to have a low break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heismay, maybe I can hone my imagination. Oh, and before you do this, save right now. We're gonna have a fight. Actually, you know what? Let's prepare right now. Oh, one more thing, or two more things. One, just prepare yourself with archetypes that are able to use fire. Which, actually, let's do something fun with Stroll. Let's unlock the Commander. I won't go in depth with it now, but it can learn Fiery Strike. So I think it'll be very useful for tomorrow.
Fascinating.
The Commander. This is the archetype you sense from Barden's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a stout-hearted officer, one who boldly leads the army from the front. Vanguard upon the path to peace and prosperity. 3,000 Magla is required to channel the Commander for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
Then here as a valiant heart, by sure resolve and honor creed, take new form as a Commander. I hear the voice of the past hero's souls, or a worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Commander. The soul of the Commander? I'll do my best to inspire the group to victory. I'll take charge for a world without futile conflict. And it's been unlocked. There you go. And if you're curious which archetype was going to wield the Cephomorphs, it is the Commander. Now, I'm just gonna treat ourselves. Oh my god, how do we have so many incense? Damn. Stroll, take one of these.
A new power to wield.
Rebellion. And a hero's fruit. With that, and damn, that was 2 more levels. With this and Alexander having fire, I'll put Magic Knight on Hulkenberg as well. I'm just preparing now and showing y'all to prepare now because tomorrow might be a bit mean. Ooh, and of course, Thief on Heismay with Bot.
All right.
I'll make sure Alexander has Medi. Yeah. Okay. We should be good to go. Perfect. Sorry. One last thing. I guess slap diagonal slash on, sure. Alright, perfect. That will prepare you for a mini boss fight with a candidate we're fighting tomorrow.
Right.
They're gonna be weak to fire, so that's why I recommended it. Now, in the engine
Let's
room,
head there right away.
I forgot to show this for multiple weeks now. Nearly a month. Yeah, half a month. This, I missed it. The journal. The code seems to have been deciphered even further. We may have a clue to a lost relic. So every time you obtain a relic, a new entry will be unlocked. If we read the Martyra entry, There's this fine penmanship lines the page. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found southeast of Martira, in Man-Eater's Grotto. If memory serves, that's where the dreadful, grotty, man-eating cave is supposed to be, it says. I've already found all the relics in this location. Now let's read the Oceania entry, which is the Brilehaven area. Brilehaven is just the capital of Oceania. The handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brilehaven. Was there a cursed cemetery there? The one where the victims of that epidemic were buried, it says? If I'm around Brilehaven, I should keep an eye out for the cemetery in case there's a relic there. Northwest of Brilehaven. Let's keep a note of that.
Alright then.
Now we can actually head outside
Let's go.
to hang out with Heismay. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Can't wait to fight. Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to take a little break. Yeah. Let's hang out.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martira. The air that agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads. It's nice and quiet. It's nice and quiet, Martira. Yes, on this subject in particular, we're in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Alright, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the UG. I'll not pry if you rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not the one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heismay and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Come on. Damn it, we're so close. If we finish off the book tomorrow, we'll definitely rank it up. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I'll keep you company instead. Good night, lady gents. Heismay and I talked for a while.